shouldn't even laugh. You got a lot going on with your own husband and your own life. Y'all got a lot, all your hoes got going on.
You ain't got to try to blast me. I know my tight.
Zell, what do you mean by saying Yandy has a lot going on in her marriage? What have you heard?
I mean, do you follow the shade room? Scroll down there, you'll find it all out right there in the shade room. They up to date about that man in them hotels and all his girls.
But you just gonna let your husband somebody else?
What are you talking?
Why am I? Don't. First of all, you be everybody in Atlanta and everybody knows you. You're not gonna talk to him like that. But I am. And what are you gonna do to us? And what are you gonna do? You're not gonna talk to him. Don't play with me. What am I gonna do? Play with me.
Y'all, Yandy is being embarrassed again. And it's happening right in front of everyone. This time it involves Mendeecees running back to Erica Racine, the same situation we've seen play out before. For years, Yandy has been putting out one problem after another just to keep this relationship alive. She has defended her man non-stop, even after Mendeecees claimed they were never really together. That alone caused confusion and raised eyebrows. But things got worse when he cheated with Tamar, and then returned to the same woman who once publicly disrespected Yandy. That move crossed a line. Feels like a new level of disrespect, and people are definitely talking. This situation is messy, disappointing, and hard to ignore.
So Mendeecees has been cheating on Yandy since they got on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I know a couple of women that he was looking at when I was over at T-High's house about a year ago. Let me tell you something, Yandy ain't exciting him no more. Let me tell you something, Mendeecees is cheating on Yandy, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Are you getting this? Are you following me? The AA show is reporting live, loud, and proud, honey. And I got calls from people on the show. I've gotten calls from people in the street. Yandy, Mendeecees is cheating on you. Alexis don't know about it, but guess what? I told her about it. So guess what, honey? You need to keep your man on lockdown, honey, because ever since he moved up out of that house, honey, he been everything else, y'all wanda. Next case.
Do you all remember when Erica Racine and Yandy argued after Erica spoke about Mendeecees being in clubs all the time? He kept denying everything again and again. But when Yandy got involved, she came in very defensive and accused Erica of trying to break up her relationship. The situation quickly turned messy, and the timing was really bad for Yandy. Once Erica shared her claims publicly, more stories started coming out, and things only got worse. People began talking about him sending messages on Instagram, including one rumor involving Jessica White's niece. There were also whispers about him partying with different women and spending money to impress people online. Many fans felt like he was moving without caring how it looked. Whenever someone asked if he was married, he would say his situation was complicated and avoid giving a clear answer. That made people question what was really going on behind the scenes. You might think Yandy would step back once all this information started spreading, especially with so many accusations floating around. Instead, she surprised everyone by stepping in again and changing the direction of the drama. Nobody expected that twist, and now the whole situation has people watching closely to see what happens next.
Told me that she was at a club, and Mendeecees tried to holler at her.
When?
A couple months ago. I know he found her on Instagram, and I had her send me the snapshots.
This is DM? Tell me the name, because I'm in his DM.
Robin.
Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this DM. I was DMing her.
Yandy shocked a lot of people when she said she was the one sending messages and testing different girls' reactions in the DMs. She said it so calmly that fans started wondering if she already had a plan ready to defend herself and her relationship. Some people also questioned how far she was willing to go to protect what she has with Mendeecees, especially while rumors kept spreading about him talking to Instagram models and acting like none of it mattered. The situation became even more intense when Mendeecees appeared on a podcast and shared his side of the story. After news came out about him being linked to Tamar Braxton, many viewers assumed he was repeating old patterns, and Tamar received a lot of criticism online. The pressure kept building until he finally addressed everything publicly. During that interview, he explained that he and Yandy were not together at the time, and said their connection had always been complicated. He even claimed they were never legally married, which surprised many fans who believed otherwise. According to him, that meant he was free to make his own choices without explaining himself to anyone. Those comments added more confusion and turned an already messy situation into an even bigger conversation across social media.
About you in the streets, because it was like, dang, if she held him down.
So even if me and Yandy decide to break up, it's no one's business but our household. Right? So if you see me acting inappropriate, it's appropriate for me. It's maybe not for you, because I'm sorry you wasn't in the group chat when we decided that you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry you wasn't in our bedroom when we had this conversation, and you know and that's the problem, because a lot of times these rumors, you know, we so private that we sit back and we laugh at it.
So yes, the last few months or even years have been very difficult for Yandy. A lot of people online keep judging her because of the actions and rumors connected to her partner, and that pressure has not been easy to handle. What really caught fans' attention is that Yandy stayed mostly quiet instead of speaking out strongly, which made some people wonder if what Mendeecees said about their relationship being unclear could actually be true. Still, just when it seemed like things could not get more stressful, another wave of drama appeared. While Yandy was publicly defending him, new reports claimed that Mendeecees was still spending time with Erica Racine, the same woman who once argued with Yandy on television. According to the gossip, they were seen together more than once, and some even believe she was around during his interview on a popular podcast. That alone caused a lot of conversation online. On top of that, people began saying that whenever he traveled for work, he was often surrounded by different women. None of this was ever clearly confirmed, but the rumors kept spreading quickly. If true, it would mean Yandy was left in the dark while everything happened behind the scenes, which made fans question the real status of their relationship.
But I told y'all when he was doing his confessionals on Love and Hip Hop that he was already cheating. I just knew it. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I just knew it. And now we have some brave women that are coming forward to put that out.
Yandy tried hard to make Erica look like the bad person in this whole situation. However, now that more details are coming out, it feels like Yandy may have been holding on to this relationship alone for a very long time. Because of that, many people are finding it difficult to feel sympathy for her anymore. A lot of fans believe this is something she should have walked away from years ago instead of fighting so hard to keep it alive. People are also saying Yandy needs to stop blaming others for problems that clearly started inside her own relationship. It almost comes across like she is asking everyone to ignore the behavior and let things slide. Some viewers are even questioning whether she ever truly believed Mendeecees was loyal. That idea makes sense to some fans, especially when they bring up the ceremony that never came with official paperwork. To many, that moment now feels more symbolic than real. Over time, his actions showed a lack of commitment, and people noticed that pattern again and again. Many feel Yandy deserved more effort and respect than she received. Others point out that both Yandy and Candy were the main providers, while their partners eventually found comfort and stability without the same struggle. Looking back, some viewers say the signs were always there. Still, the big question remains: did anyone really see all of this playing out like this? Share your thoughts, join the conversation, and stay tuned for what comes next.